Uh, hasn't happened in a bit, but it has happened.
And it's another lovely day in Crotch City. What a time to be alive! Or a reasonable approximation revived. Soon, this little dance of ours will come to an end. No one's ever danced longer, I promise, my friend. Will you stay with me too and face whatever is coming? For today's a new day, and we have to keep running. I knew that you would, and I find that refreshing. So, the king of riddles will now hear your confession. Blind confessions reveal one's true guilt. True confessions of blood being spilt. This one's black and white. A no or a yes. Is Geppetto's creation a killer? Confess.
The answer is yes.
Bravo, fantastico. The spilling of blood is one of life's pleasures. And murder? A passion of mine. One I treasure. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed about it. Murder honors life by living without it. Impending death makes you think on existence, huh? Isn't that just so human? You're going the distance. Now stand up straight, chin out. Here's your key. This isn't the last you'll be seeing of me. I hope you enjoyed our time, second fiddle. But for now, that's farewell from the king of riddle.
Hmm.
Whatever choice you
Supposed to say maybe I'll have enough. But...
Mr. Stalker, it's you. It's you, Stalker. Please.
no matter what, serving welcome.
I might just grind a wee bit. Just to get that on gear. I suppose that wasn't enough. I really am. There we go. That's what I wanted. You just want that level up. Oh, this fight.
Accept your fate. Death has come for you.
Has it?
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart? Even if we just face the bars, you're going down. Should I have trained harder? Or brought better gear?
Should I break his neck or his arms first? I'll take him a quest.
Even if we just faced it when we couldn't save our brother, that's when our fate was sealed.
Alchemy! I thought it was all a cheap trick! Curse him! His brother gave his neighbour! You're dead from it!
Oh, the... It's like you know.
brother's gonna compliment me. You're mine now.
Literally could not do a thing about that. The decay was at me. So yeah, go after her first, I think. Go after her.
Hello?
Hey Fee. Thanks for saying hello. You've come at a very good time, because we're just on a group fight, a group boss fight. So, difficulty is ramping up for sure, but we've unlocked the DLC now. So that's good, but we're not going to do that until literally the very end. Like, literally the last thing I'll be doing will be before the final boss, even. I should say. Because obviously if you beat the final boss, you beat the game. Well, no, you beat the game. We want to do the DLC before we beat the game. But we have to do this first. Get rid of the last sections. And I've forgotten all about this fight. Of it being a group fight. Totally forgot all about it. But I hope you're doing well. I did read about your issues, shall we say? Your PC issues. I've been having issues myself. Well, yes and no is the answer to that question. So we are getting it close to the end, but also we have to do the DLC. So, yes and no. I know that's not really an answer, but it's the only answer I can really provide that's accurate, so...
Alright, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break a... Even if we just face to fight, you're going down. When we couldn't save our brother. Hey, steady! Even if it's temporary, brother, you are with us!
Get up!
Trained harder. Or put better gear.
I pressed that. stamina for that. No! I pressed the cube, but I didn't have the... I thought I had the cube, and I didn't have the cube. Darn. I thought I had it, and I didn't have it. Yeah, my day's been good. Done a... I've had an interesting few couple of days. Oh my word. The weekend was chilled, but then Monday I had an appointment, and then I had another thing that happened. It's a good thing. Where I found something that was like something important that belonged to somebody else, and I was like, posted it on Facebook. I was like, hey, does this belong to anybody? And I found the person. So that worked out. It was a stab in the dark. But it worked out, so that was cool that I was able to do that. But yeah, no. Today it's also been a weird day because PC decided to reset itself again. It does that every so often. Well, I say PC. It's not really a PC. I stream on a laptop. It decided to reset itself while streaming. Yay! So, you know, things have been, Oi!
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
Big brother always looks out for me. I'm gonna smash you to pieces.
In a weird way, that worked out.
Even if we just faced by time when we couldn't save our brother. Brother? Those alchemists! They steady! Even if it's just temporary, brother, you are with us!
Yeah, I can't do it if I don't have stamina. Gotcha. That's a rough one. Because it's basically 4-on-1 if you don't have the help. And even if you do have the help, it's 4-on-2. But we did it. That is the main thing, is that we did it. I'm glad we did that. That's a rough one. Like, the bosses only get rougher from here on. Because we are coming effectively close to the end of the main game, but there's also DLC, so we gotta do that. I love how it's just called the combat field. So the thing I knew about the thing about the shield legion I have is basically it causes explosions, but only after a certain period of time. So I was able to just use that and just continuously run away a wee bit because I had no healing left.
Okay, I give up. Just don't kill me. Oh, amazing. I didn't expect you to thrash those rabbit fellows too. You're here looking for Geppetto, aren't you? The fox and the cat have got that old man. They took the submarine from that dock over there. They probably went to the alchemist's aisle. There should be another one. You should commandeer it. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything. There should be something left at the dock. If anyone asks, I didn't see anything.
So he betrayed the hotel.
I'm just a guest here, with no special obligation to the hotel. But if you still want to hear, the alchemist said they would help me escape from the city. Talk about an offer I couldn't refuse. I can't live in the hotel forever. I need to move up and move on. Also, there was someone who was so annoying. That's all. Does that suffice? There should be something left at the dock.
No.
If anyone... Oh, see for yourself. There should be something left at... Right. I had a feeling you would ask sooner or later. It's because of that girl, isn't it? I am not Alidoro, the Hound.
Dun,
Not
dun,
the real
dun.
one, anyway. I used to be Alidoro's partner.
Yeah, so
I
he's
admired him, to be
back.
honest. He was amazing. Amazing at everything except making a profit, that is. But he didn't need to cut me off just because I sold some antiques. I mean, what's a few antiques when you've got bills to pay?
I mean,
We argued. One thing led to another. I had to kill him. But stealing his identity was the logical next step. My original code name is Parrot, after all. Fitting, isn't it? Oh, he was also from the country of the morning. Maybe he shares some blood with the girl. And that's my story. Tragic tale. Do you want to hear more? There should be something
nope,
left at the
we
dock.
attack him.
What a murderous air you have. You're going to kill me?
Yes.
I know what you are. You're Geppetto's puppet, aren't you? If someone isn't trying to kill you, you can't hurt them either. That limitation makes it seem like your creator didn't trust you very much. Smart of him. So, what will it be, Mr. Handsome Idiot?
Handsome idiot.
Quietly? Or shut up and buy something?
Attack.
You've got to be joking. Don't come any closer. You're like a human.
So that... You actually get humanity for killing him, which is interesting. Now there's a bunch of let me just check. There's a bunch of lie options here that we need to do to start humanity even further.
I can hardly believe it. But the ergo readings you gathered leave no doubt. No doubt at all, you see? Okay, Vanini, breathe. Despite your best efforts, they can't read your mind yet. My friend, my apologies. But when you hear this news, you'll be excited too. The puppets were being compelled by the Grand Covenant. But they were communicating with each other. With wavelengths. This is beyond anything I'd imagined. They were not built with this kind of intelligence.
Interesting.
I did the best I could to decipher the wavelengths, but there was considerable noise in the signal. Care to give it a listen?
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. The laws of the Grand Covenant bind us. We're his puppets. First law. All
Dun dun dun!
Ah, did you hear that? The last part sounded important, but there was too much static. Ah, tell me you heard it, please. We need to find the cause of the frenzy, and this may be our best chance. What or who was behind the frenzy?
I couldn't hear.
Really? Nothing. I've tried everything I can think of, but I keep coming up empty. All I wanted was to stop anyone else getting hurt. At least hurt by murderous puppets. Not even I can abolish all pain everywhere. No, you cannot give up Venini. You are Venini, and Venini always finds the solution. I think we can't put it off any longer. Geppetto is the last hope we have. I've exhausted my talents here. These clues, I could find them, but interpreting them is beyond my abilities. We need the man himself. You must save him, compagno. You and Geppetto are the only ones who can save Krat. I always welcome... Que bello! A brand new design. No, a whole new model. What a thrill!
The darkness is... no,
And
we need a
here
long
we
ladder for
are.
that.
Done. Even a brand new model doesn't stand a chance when you're dealing with genius. But the device bordered on genius itself. Required all my intellect. If you ever meet the creator, get me their calling card, won't you? Oh, sorry, I'm sure you're busy. Just let me know if you ever find out.
Dear beloved sister, please forgive your brother for leaving without telling you anything. I'm keeping this letter even though I don't know when I'll be able to send it. I'm being chased because I know the biggest secret of Krat. I'll probably be able to see you if the alchemists are gone from this land, but I'll have to watch you from afar until that day. I plan to protect you until at least we can live here in peace, just how I saved you from the workshop tower. It'll be wonderful if people learn the truth one day. But some truths are better left unknown. Among the alchemists I saw all too often how cruel humans can become. After seeing the experiments and nightmares they're responsible for, I can believe that there is no God. Instead of revealing myself and risking your life, I'll choose to vanish forever. Still, please remember me if you ever read this letter. We came from across the wide ocean. I hope there is only truth in your life and leave your name here. I know people here call you Ginny as their way, but that name will protect you. Please remember your real name. Your name is... blank. The end of the passcode is decipher of this damaged. What a statement to walk into! There is no God! Yeah. The end of the passcode decipher is damaged, so it's unrecognizable. Also welcome in, Donut. Yeah, we're doing some end game stuff and we're getting into the meat and the potatoes of the plot here. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
I heard a rumor from a recent arrival.
And thank you for
Is
saying
Ali
hello.
Doro truly dead? I don't know what to think. I didn't get to repay him yet. Honestly, I did think it was strange. The more I saw of him, the more different.
I've had
he
an
seemed
interesting
from the
couple of
person I
days,
knew.
so it's been weird.
I wonder what the real Alidoro was like.
So we learned her too.
Right? The fake one wouldn't dare hurt someone like him.
I appreciate you calling me
It's a pity
cool.
that I
It's very
couldn't
rare I
find
get
out
called
who saved
cool,
me.
so I
I
appreciate that.
suppose that means he's out there in Krat, maybe saving others. But why does my heart hurt all of a sudden?
Because we lied through our
Maybe
teeth.
it's because it's been so long since I heard about him.
That's why, you
Thanks
Jenny.
anyway, for looking and for telling me. And now I'm giving it to you. You showed me the truth after all, and that's priceless.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. The past few days have been kind of crazy. It was Monday. I had a little message to do and a bit of an appointment, and then I found something on the street that belonged to somebody, and I was like, what do I do? Do I post it on Facebook? And I did, and then the person found it, or the person was able to see it, so that was good. And I've been having issues with my computer as well, so yeah, so I absolutely relate to Fee here. Hopefully, as I said, Fee, you're getting, whenever you get the chance to, get a treat day. You deserve treats. I don't know what treats you like, but whatever treats it is, you deserve them. Oh, the cat's up there now. I didn't realise the cat's up there now. Oh, the cat. Oh, we can't pet the cat anymore. Sadness.
No matter what, serving her welcome.
I know. You see a little pet the cat.
House of Vanini, even priceless. Ah, Master Vanini's collection box. You have been busy, sir.
Oh, now we're flipped.
The House of Vanini deals only in masterpieces and works of special genius, sir.
Like, how does unflip work?
Pleased to say
I guess you flip it back again. It just ends up being exact. So now we have new things to buy. Oh, now we have the best stuff in the game, the best armor and stuff. How much is it? It's okay. Don't think I have that. Oh, I do. Never mind. I do. I can actually buy both of them.
House of Vanini.
Let's get the strike one and this one. So now we can right, next area. Oh, the gold throwing fruit's nearly done. Oh, you have something else to say?
You may not be aware, but I am an orphan. In fact, my parents were murdered before my very eyes. The authorities in Krat insisted it was a mugging, but I know what I saw. A mad, raving puppet killed them. A puppet that was driven by a murderous lunatic's awakened ego. I know that because the lunatic told me his name. Arlecchino. I'll never forget his insane laugh.
Remember that name for later.
Puppets with the Grand Covenant to ensure no one else ever has to experience the same tragedy I did. But this is our last shot. The last clue. If this doesn't break through the static, then nothing will. But the key to all this is Geppetto. He's really our only hope. And it's up to you to save him. Go on and take the wavelength decoder. Even if I failed, you might be able to find more clues.
Oh, we get it now.
You're someone who doesn't give up. Who knows?
I
If you
mean,
need to hear it, just use the Stargazer. Here, take it.
I don't give up because I don't really have a choice. The King of Puppets black box deciphered by Vanini. It can be heard better by using the decoder or Stargazer. Humans wish to talk to puppets, but they are limited without Ergo. Geppetto's puppet may be able to read the veiled messages. Except we already did, but we lied through our teeth because we have to lie. Well, we don't have to lie, but lying is for the better ending. Because of the lore of this game and its connections to Pinocchio.
Carlo, I hope you can hear me. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm doing what I can to fend off both the petrification disease and the alchemists. My puppets and I are taking a stand against death itself. That's why I tried sending you messengers. But you got rid of them all. You
I mean,
I remember you. No reason for us to fight, I suppose. I'm Romeo. We grew up together in the Monad Charity House. Remember? We're best friends. I'm Romeo. You're the best friend.
alright, so I'm actually going to... Is there a record we don't have? Yeah. Because we're so close to having our next batch of full coins for it. I'm just gonna let this play out a wee bit. I usually go up about 20 seconds ago. I'll go up about 10 or 15 even. So now we can get more gold coin for it, which is good. What's that? Do I have? Oh, I have 2 of each. Okay. How many bosses do I have left? I don't know the precise number because there's the bosses in the main game and then there's the bosses in the DLC, and I'm leaving the DLC until basically the end. Like, once we beat the final boss, we beat the game. So basically, I'll do the DLC just before the final boss. That's what I've done for all the Souls games so far, and I'm going to do it for this one. Because I've heard things about the DLC in terms of its difficulty. Apparently they've had to nerf it, so that's good, but yeah. I'm a bit worried about it, but we'll see. We'll see. How much humanity do I have? We have 79 humanity. This might push us over to 80. So listening to records helps our humanity, which helps our get our best ending. In case you're wondering why I'm sitting here. This gives me a chance to do a bit of a stretch, Rick! Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. This is the thing about it. I used to be like that too. But whenever Dark Souls 1 came out, and I was like, why do people want to play a game where you die over and over and over again? I didn't get it. And then I played Bloodborne, and then I got addicted because of that feeling of overcoming a hard fight or hard boss. It's like it's hard to explain it. It is hard to explain like that feeling of overcoming a hard enemy. I guess like if you've played any other game and you overcome a hard boss, it's sort of like that. Except most bosses in Souls games are hard, and they're designed to be hard. So it's like all the time.
Stalker.
You get more of the you get more of it. Let's do that. That. Alright, so now we can go on to our next area. Part of me does want to go to the DLC area just to get rid of that, so, but I don't know what happens if I go in it, so I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I think we are close to the end of the main game, because I think if I remember correctly, there's 11 chapters, and this is chapter 10. So we're heading up to like the last like major area in the game where things get really hard. Well, good luck. Yeah, I'm gonna need it, but The thing is, I've played the main game before, but it's just the DLC I'm more worried about.
It was a total attack. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Aludoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we?
We shall.
Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine.
Just as he stopped talking, the thing ended. Hold on. What was that? The Great Vanini and the Pistrus the submarine. You're all invited to the launching ceremony of the Vanini Company new submarine, the Pistrus. Come and see the Pistrus dashing dignity. Size 42.2 meters times 3.8 meters. Displacement 322 tons. Well, that's tons. Speed above water 12 knots, underwater 7 knots. Propulsion method, Lorenzi engine and lead acid batteries. The Pistrus moves with Mr. Vanini's newest mortivity organ, Lorenzi engine, a patented project named after Mr. Vanini. The new method that generates a bigger electric output than by electrically stimulating ergo. Lead acid battery, supplementary power. On top of that, it serves as a ballast in the bottom of the submarine. Just an I can't say innovative. That's one word I can never say. Innovative design. A one-time chance to take a peek into the future of craft, the future city of science. Don't miss out. Come and join us. Yeah, innovative is a word I struggle with. I think I started saying it like the Americans say it. Because I want to rush and say innovative. Innovative. But that's not how you say it. So I guess I just go innovative. Say what? Say what? Exactly. Innovative. See, I have to sort of take my time and be like, oh, that's how you say it. But I was trying to rush it and try to say innovative. And that doesn't work. Alright, we have an outbreak coming
Listen,
up.
pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit. What the? Hey, it's Sophia.
Innovative. I'll put it in chat.
I am finally meeting you here.
I think you're being sarcastic, but
You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel
yes.
isn't really me.
But I tried to rush it, and then I end up just going innovative.
I became his tool a long time ago.
That's not what I end up saying if I try to rush it.
Such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Croft, but to save me.
Well, chalk it down to my accent. And sometimes I do talk a bit fast. So I will say if you don't understand anything I say, just ask. Just absolutely ask, because that's something that's I do have to bear in mind. Because sometimes I do talk a bit fast.
Perhaps in death, they will reunite.
That's the Irish, Northern Irish way, unfortunately.
Spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here.
Thanks, Sophie.
Images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo. Please, be careful. I can't hold out.
About Simon.
I am the daughter of Valentinus, leader of the alchemists. Simon was my father's right-hand man.
It's funny because Simon is like the super boss of another game.
However,
And he's to be an antagonist in this game.
petrification disease
It's almost as if Simon is turning out to be an evil person's name.
Why would he do that? I don't know. But he brings a dark world upon us. That's for certain. Stop him. However you can.
About the meaning of the toll.
The petrification disease freezes time and memory within the afflicted body. Ergo is the purified essence of that life. Trapped.
Accents are wonderful. They are. They are.
When I discovered that,
Like, anytime I'm on your stream feed, I can tell immediately that you're from Australia, but you're not like pronounced like everything on TV, because TV and media just
is trying to use
overbears it a little bit.
fuel his ambition. I wound back your time to protect you, so you could stand.
So it's not as bad as my attempt at Australian, which don't ask me for you to do it. It's bad. Let's just say it's bad. TV is all the bogans? Bogans. I've never heard of that word in my life. I kind of have to now. Well, what is it? There's a dolphin in Breath of Fire 3 that talks in like Australian, and it's literally like afterwards it's like there's for those players who do not speak Australian, we provided an English translation. And it's always just like buttons and I was just minding the Sheilas, yeah? Something like that there. Like, it's bad.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Soon enough. You know he's quite busy.
I'm just normal. What is normal? Normal is... That's another question in and of itself. Ew. Yeah. If you say beer can in an Australian accent, it sounds like you're saying bacon in a Jamaican accent. No, talks like that. I'm sorry, Fee. I have offended you greatly. It's like beer can.
Hi. Are you trained to be
I
a
can't do it.
Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick.
Yeah, unfortunately, the media has basically over-accentuated it. I know, I tease. Yeah, Steve Irwin, absolute legend though. I will say that. But yeah, he definitely is. Do I speak Irish at all? No, I don't know Gaelic. Irish Gaelic, I don't know it at all. That would be something that I struggle most of the time with English, to be perfectly frank. But no, I don't.
He didn't even come to your graduation.
But Irish is becoming more and more in the forefront now, thanks to a few things
Kicks the bucket. Don't say that.
that happened
It's not
recently.
any family at all. Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her.
So it's funny because there are some things that we Northern Irish people say that is actually Irish in terms of language. So there's crack. I'll put that in chat. Not the drug. I'll spell it in chat. So there's that. That's the Irish word for fun. And then there's brogue, which is that, and that's the Irish for shoe. And if you're a fan of wrestling, and a fan of Sheamus, one of his moves is called the brogue kick, where it's literally called shoe kick. So there's fun factoids for you. Although I don't know how much of that you heard because of the ads, but so I might have to repeat that. I don't know. It says he has this happening. I'll take a. Hmm. So yeah, in some areas, I do live in an area where if I were to speak and learn Irish, I would be put out of my home. That's basically the length and breadth of it. Crack is such a widely known word. I blame Jimmy 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 on. He's Julia kind of adopted. I've never heard of this person. I'll look him up. Because we have access to the internet at the tip of our fingers. Oh yeah, no, you got it right. Because it came up straight away. Came up straight away, yeah. And yeah, so he's born. Ah, so he is originally from he's grew up in Northern Ireland. Yeah, yeah. I've never heard of him, but I might have to look him up now. There we go. We're back from the ads.
Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Ugh, so annoying. Germany, get rid of them. I'm off.
Oh, definitely. There's so many Northern Irish comedians. One that I was a fan of, but he's passed now. Why is this button red?
My God. No.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
Right, now, this bit is annoying as heck. And there's a reason this bit is annoying as heck, which you'll find out after I get this save point up. So normally I would fight most things here, but I'm actually going to run through this bit a little bit. Arch Abbey entrance. So yeah, he gets shot at a lot. was that a grab or was that a slam? Yeah, that's a tricky one too. We're basically coming up to like the last area of the game. I can't see. So we want to destroy these for future runbacks. So said Mistress 2. I, Adriana, recorded for the brothers and sisters. Praise Mistress, the one who will swallow even God. Listen, my brothers and sisters. I, Mistress, shall tell you about the ancient secrets. A star that was curious about humans pretended to be human. Then became on. Wait, some of them accidentally. I'm trying to read. I am trying to read the thing. Right, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? I heard the enemy coming at me and I was like, oh crap. I think it was on page 2. A star that was curious about humans, pretended to be human, then became one. The humans saw its splendor and called it an angel. Although its form was the same, its substance was different. The undying substance, the breath of metal that lives forever. That is the reason humans wished for an angel. The angel gladly shared the immortality of humans, but that blessing wasn't for everyone. Spooky. That was very rude of the game. It was like, I'm trying to read, and then the game gives me enemies to fight. I'm like, I'm trying to read, game. But no! The game's just like, no, you don't get to read. iframes. Thank you, iframes. Oh, we're gonna meet a bigger boy very soon. And I have 1 healing to my name. So, if you thought that was a big boy, what was this big boy? I don't remember his... I don't remember his moveset at all. Oh, it is working! It just knocks me back. Mistimed that. Ah, darn. Thought I was able to dodge that. But I couldn't. Now, hopefully everything's destroyed, so I should be able to, I should be able to just run through all this. Not fighting those guys again. So I should be able to just run past everything and then get to that boss. So the reason I do that is to refill my Fable, which gives me perfect blocks, which allows me to do some cool things. So perfect blocks basically mean I don't take damage from blocking and also help with just allowing me to do like stagger damage. So it's great for stagger damage. Now hopefully this means that they are destroyed so I don't have to worry about these guys again. Yeah, they're just standing there now. They don't have their big guns. Fantastic. That's precisely what I wanted. God damn it. Wow. Well, that didn't work at all. That's what I get, I guess, for just trying to run past you. But I had enough to stop that from happening. I appreciate the alert turned out. How did I miss that? Got you that time. And we get the high-level alchemist badge. An unlocking device obtained after defeating a high-level alchemist opens a mysterious door in the Arch Abbey. The Arch Abbey is built for a covert and lofty purpose. Awaken, evolve, ascend. This was the alchemist's ardent wish. Use the alchemist badge. I have far. Now the problem is, this area is pretty extensive. I think we might get to the next save point before we end today. Or the next Stargazer, depending on how we go.
At the house of a
So this area is, this next area is, it's definitely a little bit more rougher, because it's just a big massive tower. But, I tried to go to the back of them, and that didn't work. Get me! I was trying to rush past it to get to the thing, but it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. As I said, this area is particularly rough. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't really do much there. Because I was trapped in the cutscene and then I was trapped by the two guys. And I'm like, well, I can't really do much there. Couldn't really do much there. Yeah, now we head back. Because now that we've basically now that we've done that, we can now go to the bridge over here. No! So, in classic Souls fashion, water is death. Because of course it is. Because robots can't swim. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. And I still did it. Okay, but you... I rolled. I rolled again! But I did destroy the thing, so the explosions won't happen anymore. I did destroy it, so... But I still prefer to go this way because it's actually probably easier to go this way than the other way. Now we can go down this side. Like that. Shortcut. So now we can go up this way. His arm reach is insane. There's two of these big boys. Huh. Well, that happened. I thought I was able to dodge enough for that, but apparently I wasn't. Okay, that's the strat for fighting them. You don't wait for them to attack. You attack them first. Yeah, so instead of trying to be fancy with them, don't be fancy with them. Just kill them. Kind of hoping to drag one of them, not both. One down, one to go. Wait, did I break his leg there? Is that what happened? Because after I did that, I was able to do more damage. I think that's probably what happened there. I'm gonna guess that's what happened there. I can't really think of what else could have happened there. Oh, there's the next save point. I thought it was further up. Okay, so they do disappear. If I remember correctly... Yeah, that's, yeah, you're meant to actually, like, fall. That's right, I remember now. Sorry, Juggo. Do you want to actually wait a bit till the decay goes down a bit? Before proceeding. Oh, there's a blue thing over there. Get it. Bundle of old letters. A bunch of letters covered in dust. Dear Valentius Monad, as a result of the last summit, we venerable families have decided to actively sponsor the Zelator Laboratory and construction plan. There are still those who oppose, but it won't be too hard to persuade them. The only possible variable is that they won't give any information about the lab. Being careful is a good thing, but we're the ones who provide the funding, so we don't want any uncertainties. We should never just watch. Old families hate being looked down on the most. You alchemists know and handle so many things. No idea that the place known as the Devil's Pit had so much value. When a gold mine or secret is revealed, you can't put the cat back in the bag. We're the construction workers. We can take care of it real clean. Don't forget, we look down on or try to trick us. Some of the workers who will disappear. Till next time I see you. Look forward to picking our beneficial exchange. Any of the old houses, Wolf. Or Wolf? I think it's Wolf. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that would happen. 6. Disruption is bad. Sister Alchemist Ordred. Although she could not be completed, may she what? May she be with us for her noble sacrifice. Yeah, so basically what they're doing is experimenting on people and turning them into, like, effectively zombies. No wait, that was the way to go. Wasn't sure which way it was. Got slightly turned around there. No wait. Now I've totally forgotten where to go. Because I thought it was up. Thought I had enough to kill him there. Oh, that's up here, okay. First discovery, Camille. Camille, she's probably the first puppet with an ego found by the Order. Before that, Ergo was seen as just a travel expense for the holy journey of the Order. It was God's gift, but he didn't know that it was truth itself. However, God gave us fools the revelation for our enlightenment. It was God's miracle that Camille was made into a maid puppet. Despite being in the early phase when the design was rudimentary, Camille caught and saved the baby who fell from a crib. Such functionality is nowhere to be found in the puppet design. Her appearance and years lived were so similar. So it was probably easier to manifest an ego. After hurriedly collecting Camille to launch an investigation, the Order found that she understood language and received a message to her. Send me back to my child. By interrogating and taking Camille apart, the Order opened the door to a new possibility. Later, means of control such as the Grand Covenant emerged, but a small problem compared to this discovery. Ergo is not a simple power stone, it embraces life. Through Ergo, we can open the door to eternal life. Awaken, evolve, ascend. With this discovery, humankind will achieve immortality. So, that's what's happening, basically. They're trying to make Ergo into a thing that basically humans can They're basically trying to make it so that humans can live forever. It's basically what they're trying to do. In a nutshell. But at what cost? Is always the question of these stories. And the cost is effectively the cost of puppets. Yeah, I don't actually think I was meant to do that, but I did it anyway. So yeah, I think next time will be maybe heading our way to the final bosses, and then starting the DLC. But that's the plan anyway. Use badge. This opens up that bridge. You ever guess what happens if you get hit by them? Took a lot of risks there. Unnecessary risks, but I took them and it worked out. Yeah, get rid of you. Oh, we're so close. You're not dumb enough to stun on that. Maybe a little bit dumb, but not that dumb. Well, I think if I remember correctly, yeah, this is the ladder drop down. This should lead us to you.
I'm not going back. I am sick of consuming ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside. I can read memories of Ergo. Ergo is crystallized time and memory. But God, I hate having to consume Ergo to read it. Why does it work like that?
I don't know.
It's the worst. I can read memories, but I can't even dream of tastes, smells, or songs. I can't stand it anymore, so I'm escaping. When I get out, I'm going straight to Rosa Isabel Street. I can read memories of Ergo is it's the I can't.
So the problem is that the nearest save point isn't for a bit. Yeah, I actually don't remember now. I think you are meant to take this elevator. I thought there's an elevator that kills you. I know that sounds a bit weird. And that's how you get that. Yeah. I don't know why that happens. That's not supposed to happen, by the way. Alright. Well, I'll end things here. Because, yeah, we're way over time. We should finish the main game apart from the final boss on Friday. Maybe, potentially, hopefully. And then we can move on to the DLC. Looking for someone to Right. Read Pizza. I haven't read Pizza in a bit. He's playing Breath of Fire 3, one of my favorite RPG series. So I'll read him. And I should be back all the way well without computer issues on Friday. Alright. See you soon. Bye. Thank you, Donut. Appreciate it.